final episode with my conversation with Thomas Ellis, sales coach extraordinaire. Even though at the time of this recording it occurred in the fall right before the end of the year, the tips that Thomas provides are relevant at any part of the year. Here's the thing, sales is not rocket science. It's a process. If you follow the process, you'll be successful. Take a listen to some of the nuggets that Thomas provides and some resources that you can tap into, some of them right at your fingertips.
I have just kind of our wrap-up questions here, and I really appreciate your time. What are some books and or kind of conferences or maybe courses that you suggest people take that are just getting their feet wet into sales?
So, there are a ton. If you're on LinkedIn, you're getting free education.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there are lots of people that you can follow on LinkedIn. There's sales gurus, evangelists, whatever you want to call them, that even I follow because we're all in this boat together and we all want to share and help people grow. So there's not one particular, but I will say that I recently launched my book. You can't see it, but it's called Better, Unique, Desirable, the sales process that get results. In the book, I have case studies and I walk you through the entire sales process. Okay. Obviously, I would recommend that book, but there are so many sales books out there. The thing I tell people is go on Amazon, look up sales books, read the introduction, and whatever grabs you, read it, because guess what? You're going to get something out of that book.
Oh, that's great advice. And that's so humble of you to not don't get the you're going to get something out of it. Even
Absolutely.
If it's just the introduction, you're going to get something out of it.
Friends of mine, people I've met, I have their books. I read their sales books. I mean, I get stuck. I mean, you get something out of it. So it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you pick up a book and start reading it.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that's the key. Personal development. Take it upon yourself to invest $20, $30 in a book. And then there are all kind of podcasts. Oh my God, the podcast world is exploded. Okay. Go on, find some podcasts, listen to some people that resonate with you. Once again, doesn't matter who it is, you're going to learn something. So that would be my recommendation.
Well, I think I'll follow up with you if you don't mind, and just your top 3 podcasts, and I'll make sure I include the link to your book as well as those podcasts, your top 3 in the show notes. So just people have a starting place. And I'm sure when I go to whatever their favorite platform is, they'll make, if you like this podcast, you'll like this one. And I'm sure they'll find some more around that. Well, Thomas, how can people get in contact with you?
Well, first of all, they can find me on LinkedIn. Sorry, but I am a LinkedIn junkie and I'm proud of it.
I've been a convert. You actually helped me pull together my LinkedIn. So I remember us working on that because it was a boring resume.
Yeah. So LinkedIn is one way. I have a new website that I launched in February, www.tellssalescoach.com. And you can call me. I love phone calls. When people down my phone, I pick up my phone. 301-343-0001. And I do have to add this nugget that we left out, right? So the most important tool that you have at your disposal at all time happens to be the least utilized tool that people use today. And that is, my phone rings. Unbelievable. The phone, right? The most underutilized tool, but the most powerful tool that you have. Because guess what? When you pick up the phone and make a call to somebody, first of all, they're shocked because people don't do that anymore. Right? They rather email you 10 times and do all this other stuff, but pick up the phone and have a conversation. And actually, I'm going to challenge each person that listens to this podcast to do this. Every day for the next 30 days, I want you to call 3 people that you have not spoken to in the last 6 months, just to say, hi, how are you? I was thinking about you. What's new in your world?
Just
I
pick up the phone.
challenge, just pick up the phone. 3 people.
So don't email them and say, hey, I'm gonna call you. Just
No, just pick up the phone. Don't just pick up the phone, call them. 3 people a day for 30 days.
Mm.
And if you want, I want you to share after 30 days, send me an email of what happens. Because you're going to be shocked at what's going to happen. It's going to be all awesome stuff. Trust me. You're going to reacquaint with some people that you haven't in a long time. They may have switched jobs, started business. You never know. They may need your services. They may refer you to other people. It's just do it. It's going to be amazing.
All right. I challenge accepted. I'm scared, but
Don't be scared.
I was gonna say that. But I am a little scared. Scared sighted.
But these are people that you know. These are people that you know.
I know. I think
you
the
know
weirdness,
these people.
It's like, oh, are there kids? But kids are back in school, so and it's like, oh, am I interrupting? But if they can't answer, they just won't.
They can't talk. They can't talk.
Right. Just leave it at that.
3 a day.
Call me back. Yeah.
3 a day.
3 a day. Starting right now.
Starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Make a note to us. You should see all the stickies that I have.
And then I want you to contact me. Send me an email with what happened in those 30 days. It's going to blow.
30 business days or 5, like
however you want to do it. I don't care how you break that down. 30 days. I'm not going to get too tech, but you're going to be amazed at the conversations that you're going to have. And it's a perfect time of year. It's a holiday season.
Yeah, it's the fall. Oh, yeah.
The fall, new season, holiday, end of year coming up. People have plans that think about next year. Oh my God. I mean, I'm getting excited. I'm gonna call 3 people after we hang up.
That is too funny. All right, last question. And I always love to ask kind of a quirky question at the end. What's your favorite season? Fall, winter, summer, spring? Which one's your favorite season and why?
So I love golf.
Mm-hmm.
I love football. Right?
Uh-huh.
So I like fall because
Okay.
fall, though the temperatures are nice, 65 to 75 degrees. You got football season, so you play golf, you watch football. The weather is nice. In the foliage, just a change of the environment looks. The world looks different in the fall. So that's my favorite time of year.
Mine too. I love it. And then yes, football has started. College football. Is it college or pro or both?
I like college football. I like a few college teams I watch, but NFL, and then as basketball season starts. So there's a lot going on in the fall.
In the fall. Well,
companies, and then from a business perspective, companies are planning for next year.
Yeah. You helped me fall in love with fall all over again for that reason. Like, yeah, they are working on their budgets. So, well, Thomas, this was great. I really, really appreciate your time and absolutely the nuggets that you provided. I really do. People listen to you. I hope they either contact you or contact somebody if you're struggling with sales, because it's done wonders for me. It's not instantaneous. It is a process, as you said. So I appreciate you. Thank you so very much.
LinkedIn, podcasts, books. Oh my. There are so many resources to help you along the way in the sales journey. And if you're looking for a book right now, order a copy of Thomas's book. I have a link in the show notes. In fact, all the details to get in contact with Thomas are in the show notes, and I highly recommend you have at least one conversation with him. The most important tool that Thomas revealed? The phone. Pick up the phone, make a call, and have a conversation. And to add to that, if you're up for that challenge in terms of calling people for the next 30 days, call 3 people a day. You'll be surprised at how people are pleasantly surprised at your call. I'm going to do that challenge. I'm a little nervous, but I have to remember this is a process. And remember, sales, it's not rocket science. It's a process. Thanks so much for listening.